Did you know that thousands of people move to the UK every year, dreaming of a better life, higher income, and more opportunities? But within just a few months, many of them realize that their salary disappears before the month even ends. What if I told you that even earning $2,500 a month in 2026 might not be enough to live comfortably in the UK? And the most shocking part is that many people only discover this reality after they arrive, when it's already too late to turn back easily. Welcome to Nestpath UK, your honest and simple guide to living, working, and settling in the United Kingdom. If you are planning to move to the UK in 2026, or you are already living there and struggling to manage your monthly budget, then this video is exactly for you. Today, we are going to uncover the real truth about income versus expenses in the UK. No sugarcoating, no fake expectations, just real numbers and real life situations that people are facing every single day. By the end of this video, you will clearly understand how much people actually earn, where their money goes, and whether living in the UK is truly worth it in 2026. So make sure you watch this video till the end, because what you are about to learn might completely change your plans. Let's start with the income, because this is where most people get confused. Many people believe that salaries in the UK are very high, and compared to some countries, that is true. But what most people don't understand is how much money you actually receive after deductions. In 2026, the average salary in the UK is expected to be somewhere between $30,000 to $35,000 per year. On paper, that sounds like a very good income. But once taxes and national insurance are deducted, your take-home salary drops significantly. For most people, this means earning around $2,000 to $2,400 per month after deductions. Now let's go deeper. If you are working in a basic job like retail, warehouse, cleaning, or hospitality, your monthly income might be between $1,600 and $2,000. If you are in a skilled profession like IT, healthcare, or engineering, you could earn anywhere between $2,500 to $4,000, or even more depending on your experience. But here is the reality that many people ignore. Your salary does not define your lifestyle. Your expenses do. And this is where things start to get serious. The biggest expense in the UK is rent, and it can completely change your financial situation. If you are living in London, a one-bedroom apartment can cost anywhere between $1,200 to $2,000 per month. That's just rent, without including any bills. In other cities like Manchester, Birmingham, or Leeds, rent is slightly more affordable, but still expensive. You might pay between $700 to $1,200 for a small apartment. Because of this, many people choose to share accommodation. They rent a room instead of a full apartment to reduce costs. Even then, you are likely to pay between $400 to $800 for a shared space. Now think about this for a moment. If your salary is $2,000 and your rent is $800, nearly half of your income is already gone before you even pay for anything else. And rent is just the beginning. Now let's talk about your monthly bills, which are unavoidable. Electricity, gas, water, and internet together can cost you between $200 to $400 per month, depending on your usage and the size of your accommodation. Then you have your mobile phone bill, which can be around $10 to $30. On top of that, there is council tax, which is another major expense. This can range from $100 to $200 per month depending on where you live. So before you even think about food, transport, or savings, you are already spending around $300 to $600 on basic utilities and bills. Now let's move to food, something everyone needs every single day. If you cook at home and manage your spending wisely, your grocery bill might be around $150 to $300 per month. But if you eat outside frequently, even a few times a week, your expenses can increase very quickly. A simple meal outside can cost anywhere from $8 to $15. Fast food might be cheaper, but regular eating out still adds a significant cost over time. Many people underestimate food expenses, but in reality, it becomes a major part of your monthly budget. Now let's talk about transportation. Public transport in the UK is reliable, but it is not cheap. If you are using buses, trains, or underground services daily, you might spend around $100 to $250 per month, depending on your location. In London, transport costs can be even higher. If you decide to own a car, then your expenses increase significantly. Fuel, insurance, road tax, and maintenance can easily cost you between $300 to $500 or more every month. So whether you use public transport or own a car, transportation is another unavoidable cost. Now let's put everything together to understand the real situation. Imagine you are earning $2,000 per month. Your rent is $800, your bills are $300, your food costs around $200, and your transport is $150. That brings your total monthly expenses to $450. And remember, this is a very basic lifestyle. No luxury shopping, no entertainment, no traveling. After all these expenses, you are left with just $550. From that remaining amount, you might need to save money, send money back home, handle emergencies, or invest in your future. This is the reality that many people are not prepared for. Living in the UK is not just about earning more money, it is about managing high expenses at the same time. Many people end up living paycheck to paycheck, constantly worrying about their finances. Some take on extra shifts or second jobs just to survive. Others struggle with stress and financial pressure because their expectations did not match reality. But this does not mean that living in the UK is bad. It simply means that you need to be smart, prepared, and realistic. If you plan properly, you can still build a good life. You can start by creating a clear budget before you even move. Understand your expected income and compare it with real expenses. Try to reduce your rent by sharing accommodation, especially in the beginning. Cook your meals at home instead of relying on expensive takeaways or restaurants. Use public transport wisely and take advantage of monthly passes or discounts. Most importantly, invest in your skills. In the UK, your income potential depends heavily on your skills and experience. The more skilled you are, the higher your chances of earning a better salary and living a comfortable life. So instead of just focusing on moving to the UK, focus on improving yourself. Because at the end of the day, your success in the UK depends on how prepared you are. Now the big question is living in the UK worth it in 2026? The answer is not the same for everyone. If you come with the right mindset, proper planning, and valuable skills, the UK can offer you great opportunities, career growth, and a better future. But if you come unprepared, expecting an easy life and quick success, then the reality can be very challenging. That is why understanding the real income versus real costs is so important before making any decision. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with others who are planning to move to the UK. And let me know in the comments, what do you think about living in the UK in 2026? Is it worth it, or is it more difficult than people expect? Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.